I'm Amy Ludmer, and this is my story. I'm a junior at Loyola University, Maryland, and how I got here and where I'm going has been shaped and impacted by many people and events. I was born in New Jersey in 1994 and have one older sister, Allie, who has been my best friend and support system. After moving around a lot to places including 2 areas of South Carolina, I ended up in Washington, D.C. after my parents got divorced when I was 9. I loved growing up in DC because I knew how fortunate I was to have so many outlets to explore a cultural awareness in this metropolitan city. Being in a city like DC was not just beneficial culturally, but medically as well. My story really starts when I was 16 and eventually was able to be diagnosed with a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS for short. This condition made me have to take time off in high school because of the debilitating chronic pain associated with it. Because of my fortunate location, I was able to find Dr. Fraser Henderson, the leading neurosurgeon in his field, to perform fusion surgery from occiput to C3 within the Metropolitan Neurosurgery Group. This means your neck can become stable after the hypermobility that's with the EDS and are able to get a fusion so that you can live a normal life. Fast forward a few years, a couple more surgeries, and I began thinking about what I can do in my future career to help the EDS community. I began exploring my options, but once I got to Loyola, I quickly realized that becoming a doctor was probably not the best route considering I could barely get through cell and molecular bio. I did, however, want to look into more holistic medicine. I was fortunate enough to be able to intern at a physical therapy office this summer in Providence, Rhode Island. The physical therapist, Dr. Mike Healy, invented a treatment plan for EDS patients that was one of a kind and non-invasive. Working here was such an eye-opener, and getting to meet so many more EDSers was such a great experience. It made me less afraid to talk about this condition, and even more driven to help these people. The pictures represent the fighting spirit I saw in everyone I met. After this great experience, also including getting to live with my best friend in the city, and exploring new places, and helping new people, made me realize that the best way I can help is with empathy and my own life experiences, which is why I am a psychology major, hoping to get into chronic illness inpatient. Next semester, I will be able to intern at the Metropolitan Neurosurgery Group as a patient liaison with Dr. Henderson, and I hope to take all that I've learned with me and continue to learn more and more. I want to leave this story with a quote from one of Dr. Healy's patients that really just shows how much somebody can help and impact another person's life. It is, "In March, I was partially paralyzed from the waist down after being struck by a motor vehicle and then having lower back surgery. I was diagnosed with nerve damage and told it was very unlikely that I would ever walk again. I was in 3 different hospitals and was seen by 5 different therapists for over 8 weeks with minimal results. I was finally referred to Michael Healy and Healy Physical Therapy for one last attempt at a solution. After just one visit with Mike, my outlook on life changed. In only half an hour, Mike had me standing with assistance. I was able to take 2 very small steps. Since that point, I have gained much more confidence and I've been able to make great strides forward. If it wasn't for Michael Healy's experience and persistence, I would probably still be in a wheelchair today." Thank you so much for listening to my story.